Hello, Jen here, and in this video, I am going to teach on the four levels of competence and why these levels are important to understand when it comes to creating a life that feels fulfilling and alive and really breaking through your blocks and stepping into that next level, whatever that may be for you, and how it's a key piece to the art of manifestation. So these four levels of competency, I've actually learned a couple of ways or from a couple of different methods or sources. So the first was in my transformational leadership training, which is rooted in emotional intelligence training. We learned the four levels of competency. And then more recently, as I was reading the book You Are the Way, which is based on Neville Goddard's law of assumption, it's referenced here too. So it's a great model to understand and see where you are personally in certain aspects of your life. So let me break it down for you here. Now, the four levels of competence, it was developed by an associate of Dr. Thomas Gordon, and these concepts of the Gordon model are known worldwide. So they're highly recognized. Like I said, I learned them first in my leadership training, and then learned about them again in this book. And so the four levels of competence are also based in whether they're conscious or unconscious. So let me break it down for you. So the first stage is unconscious competence. Unconscious competence. And so anything for you that you are unconsciously competent in means that there are things you've repeated so often that they run unconsciously, like in the background, like they're deeply ingrained in your subconscious mind. You don't have to think about them, and and that they are considered a competence. So they're working for you, right? They're working for you. And so this is also known as right intuition. So this is something you do kind of like you could do it in your sleep. You don't need to consciously think about it, and it's serving you. Okay. The next level is conscious competence. Conscious competence. And these are processes that are executed, but they're not yet unconscious or subconscious. So they're conscious. They're things that you actively think about. They're recalled over and over again to be executed correctly. And this is also known as correct analysis. So it's something that's working for you, but you need to consciously think about it, right? The next level is conscious incompetence. Conscious incompetence. So these are wrong processes that are executed, but they're executed so rarely that you're aware of it. Okay, so you're conscious of it, you're aware of it because you're not doing it all the time, but they're not supporting you. Okay, so it's a process that doesn't support you, but when you do it, you're aware of it. It's conscious, and it's not something that is ingrained in you. It's not a habit. Okay, this is also known as false analysis. And then the last level is unconscious incompetence. Unconscious incompetence. So these are wrong processes that have been repeated so often that they run unconsciously. They're running in the background. They're deeply ingrained in the subconscious mind. You do them without thinking about it. And this is also known as false intuition. So when I talk, and I talk a lot about limiting beliefs, patterns, programs that are part of your subconscious mind that aren't serving you, that's unconscious incompetence. Okay. And that's where I use breath work and other mind reprogramming tools to support my clients in shifting those and reprogramming the subconscious mind to minimize the programs and processes that would be considered unconscious incompetence. And really, the goal is to move into conscious and unconscious competence, right? So this plays directly into manifestation because if we are in a state of unconscious incompetence where we are creating more and more in our life of the things that we don't want because of deep rooted subconscious patterns and programs and beliefs that are false, that are not true, that are not serving us any longer. Maybe they served us at one time, they were a protective mechanism, they kept us safe, whatever it was. They don't support us any longer, but they are unconscious. We're not aware of them. And it's creating this incompetence in our life. Like it's these processes just aren't working, they're not serving us any longer. Then we're in a state of false intuition and it's not supporting us. It's not supporting us. So, how do we move from that state up the ladder? So, So it's very likely once we start doing the work, whether it's breath work or meditation, or different manifestation techniques, it could even be like other inner processes that allow us to access a subconscious mind, like plant medicine, whatever it may be. Some of these unconscious incompetencies can become conscious, like we become aware of them. Sometimes they don't, but we can still begin to shift into a level of competence by becoming aware first of, what's not working, and then what it is that we do want, and start living in the end state of the desire, who we want to be, who we want to show up as, what we want to create in our life. But knowing this is so, so powerful because ultimately we want to use techniques that are going to bring us into a state of unconscious competence when it comes to your wish fulfillment. And it's those practices, it's those techniques that start to shift the patterns that literally start to reprogram the subconscious mind into feeling and believing and knowing that that desired state, that wish fulfillment is going to happen. And you begin to change your self-concept, who you believe yourself to be. Begin to change your self-talk, how you talk to yourself. You begin to um, love yourself. Self-love is a big part of this. And you begin to shift your perceptions of the world around you. So, so all of this ties into creating, manifesting the things that you desire in your life. And breath work is such a key piece to this. It's such a powerful way to enter the feeling state of the wish fulfilled, and also bring awareness to some of those limiting thought patterns and limiting beliefs that may have once been unconscious incompetencies. We can now bring awareness to them and start to shift them. And through these practices and techniques, begin to move into the level of unconscious competence, where you will begin to create that ultimate desire for yourself. So I hope you found this supportive. I'd love to know in the comments if this resonated with you, if there's areas of your life where you find that you are in that unconscious incompetence, and simply just having that awareness can you kind of have that clarity to start to shift some of that. And then I invite you as well to dive into my breathwork meditations to start to do the inner work to shift the inner state and to reprogram the subconscious mind and break through some of those limiting beliefs. So I'll link some of those in the notes. And then if you're wanting more one-on-one support in this process of creating the life that feels alive for you and breaking through the blocks that are keeping you from creating that, then I invite you to schedule a call with me and we can discuss what one-on-one support would look like for you. All right, so until next time, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy this video, comment below, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.